You ever had a situation where you stay silent about a problem, multiple problems over and over, until finally that problem gets so bad you just cut the person off, or you blow up, or you list the laundry list of issues you've been dealing with? I call that the jelly bean jar analogy. My dad used to tell us all the time there was a jelly bean jar on the corner, of my dad's boss's desk. And every time this guy made a mistake, he would add a jelly bean in the jar. Well, the day it got full was the day that guy got fired. What's the problem with that thought and that pattern of doing it? Did the person ever know he was making those mistakes? Did the boss ever allow the person to make the changes so that they didn't repeat the same behaviors? Did they ever give him a chance to make it right, to learn, or did they just set him up for failure for the inevitable moment at which he had made enough mistakes to where they cut him off? How many times have you done that to a friend, a coworker? How many times have you done it to a teammate? As parents, as coaches, as friends, as classmates, our job is to learn how to address concerns so that we can get ahead of them so that people don't keep making the same mistakes. I always say, if I'm making a mistake, I want to know, because I don't want to repeat. I don't want to step in the same pile of crap and then step in it again and again and again, especially if I don't know it. And a lot of times in life, we run into situations where we cut people off or we get cut off and we don't even know what we did. The goal of life is you shouldn't be stockpiling a list of things against people. You should be doing what you can to get ahead of it to help them. And it doesn't matter if you're 5 years old, doesn't matter if they're 10, it doesn't matter if you're 20, it doesn't matter if you're 43. The goal of life is to not suffer as much as possible. The goal is to teach people the things that upset you so that you can start drawing a line and that you don't become overwhelmed in the end by the things that you've endured, but yet know you did the best you could to prevent those things from happening. I want you guys to think about how many times you do that in life and how much more comfortable it would have been if you addressed the concern at the beginning, or to say this, what am I going to do next time to make sure I address it so that it doesn't get so bad, so that there's not that many jelly beans in the jar for the same amount of mistakes? Because a lot of us are pretty good at staying silent until we can't, and then we say it all. The goal is to learn how to cut that list down so that we suffer less. Have an awesome weekend.